Good afternoon, family. It's Dr. EJ with your Car Chronicles for Christians. I've been thinking about something that's starting to bother me the more I think about it. I'm realizing that a lot of the issues that we see in leadership, in church, in families, in marriages, all trace back to the same root problem. People are being affirmed without being formed, and it starts early. Some people grow up being told you're a leader, you're a leader, you're a leader, but they're never actually given responsibility that forms leadership. No weight, no accountability, no real development. So the idea of leadership grows, but the substance doesn't. Then later in life, they work a job, they're faithful, they show up, they do what they're supposed to do, and they get promoted, and that's good. But promotion doesn't automatically equal leadership. Sometimes it just means consistency was rewarded. Responsibilities increase, but formation doesn't. Other times, people step into roles nobody else wanted, and instead of seeing the role as stewardship, they see it as validation. Now they're managing people instead of leading them, controlling outcomes instead of influencing hearts. And here's where it really started to hit me. This doesn't stop in the workplace. It happens all the time in the church. We affirm people with titles: apostle, prophet, evangelist, chief apostle, pastor, teacher, elder, minister, deacon, doc, all of these little colloquialisms that we use. We speak identity over them. We celebrate calling. We lay hands quickly. But too often, Christ hasn't been formed deeply inside of them. Paul said, I travail again until Christ be formed in you. Not affirmed in you, not announced over you, formed in you. And that's where discipleship is starting to wear on me. Because we're good at recognizing gifts, but we're weak at shaping character. We platform people before we've pastored them. We celebrate calling without submitting people to formation. And when pressure shows up, what comes out isn't Christ. It's insecurity, control, defensiveness, and title-driven authority. But this isn't just church leadership either. Think about parenting. People have children, and the moment the baby is born, yes, they are affirmed as parents. But many haven't been formed emotionally, spiritually, or relationally to carry the weight of another life. So they love their children, but they don't know how to lead them. They react instead of shepherding them, and they parent from wounds instead of wisdom. Same thing in marriage. We grow up hearing marriage, 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 but very few people are ever formed to become husbands or wives. They're affirmed by a ceremony, but not shaped for the covenant. So when pressure hits, they're shocked by the weight because nobody taught them what formation actually requires. And here's the thread that ties all of this together. Management handles things, leadership carries people, and formation prepares you for that weight. When formation is missing, people lean on control. They assert themselves, they hide behind titles, they demand compliance instead of cultivating trust, they manipulate emotions, not because they're evil, but because something essential never happened on the inside of them. And this is why showing up matters so much to me. Showing up isn't about being present in a role, it's about being present in the process. It's choosing to be formed over being affirmed. It's choosing to have a weight over just receiving applause, becoming over being called. Because if Christ isn't being formed in us, then all we're doing is showing up with titles, opinions, and authority, but not with transformation. And the real question isn't, what are you called to do? Or what are you titled? Or what position do you hold? The real question is, what has been formed in you? Because real leadership, secular or spiritual, isn't proven by what you're called. It's revealed by how people respond when you don't force them or have to manipulate them. The formed you is what's needed in today's culture. And I'm praying that Christ be formed in you. This is Apostle EJ, Dr. EJ with your Car Chronicles for Christians. I'll see you next time. I love you. I'm out. Peace.